So just a few days ago, I got my Carvin CT-6, and man, this is one awesome guitar. Immediately when I plugged it in, I noticed the difference in sound, and the main thing that I wanted to get across in this video is talking about the different things that I really like about this guitar. In another video I'll be making shortly after, probably tomorrow, I'll play most of the time and show you the total differences, like firsthand. But I wanted to talk about all the differences in this guitar and what I really love about it in this video. First off, the sound is much more clear in the low end, and it's much thicker in the low end than the past guitars I've been reviewing, specifically referring to the Carvin DC series guitars. If you look back, I reviewed a couple Carvin DC 400s, and I really liked them then, but this thing's low end is in a completely different ballpark. This is an awesome sounding guitar. It's a mahogany body, maple top, which by the way is one piece, which is sort of rare on here. I'm not the original owner, but the original owner also didn't pay for the one-piece top. Apparently they just threw it on there, and he got lucky. Usually there's a division right here, but it's all one piece on here. Anyways, that's one of the cool things about it. But here are the things that I really like about the feeling and playing. One is this tongue oil neck. So tongue oil is this type of oil, and it has no, it's not like a clear gloss finish like a lot of the Carvin necks are. I really like this because it feels like it's almost sanded. You can sort of feel the lines in the wood, the pores. My hands sweat a lot, so they don't get stuck on this. When they used to get stuck, my hands would sort of, stay in place, and it wouldn't be easy to slide around on the neck on the, clear gloss finish guitars. But it's very easy to on this guitar. And also I want to mention, it's very easy to get up to the 22nd fret on this neck. I play up here, all the time, and it's really easy to reach. Next, the string-through bridge. Big fan of this. First time I was able to use a string-through bridge on a Carvin. So it's the tune-o-matic bridge, and it stays an amazing tune, and it bends really nice. And the tuning part's big for me because past Carvins I've been unfortunate. I've been using Wilkinsons, and a lot of people really like them, but I just haven't had much luck with them. And I really like these better because it's more versatile. You can tune down. I don't end up using the Wilkinsons much anyways. So, sounds great, looks great. I think the string through sort of idea looks awesome on this guitar. Really classy with the gold hardware. What else do I like? Oh, I was unsure about the black back and sides. It really makes the maple top pop on there. I really like the natural backs too that they put on the Carvin sometimes, the natural mahogany colored back. Well, it's not colored, it's the actual wood. Clear gloss back, should I say. I really like those, but this really makes this maple top pop. I'm sure you can see that there. Other things I like these medium jumbo frets. I'm not stainless steel, but I really like how these feel. See, the pickups sound really nice. I thought once I finally got a CT series guitar, I was going to want to swap the pickups for DiMarzio's or something like that to really emphasize the low end, but I'm telling you, this guitar, just awesome low end sound, very tight. You'll be able to tell that from the next video I make. Here's another tonal option here. This is a normal tone knob, but you can pull it out, and that controls the coil splitting. And I haven't really found too much of a use for this because I really like, when I'm playing them clean and stuff, I really like having a thick tone rather than like the twangy sort of clean tone. So, but if you like that, that's here for you. It's kind of cool. Makes the guitar a little bit more diverse. Something else I really like about the sound on this guitar is backing down the volume sounds great. And on a lot of guitars, when you back down the volume, the guitar starts sounding really thin. The whole guitar sounds like it's made of plywood. But this guitar, it keeps that thick sound somehow, and it's just that this guitar resonates so well. Awesome playing guitar, and sounding too. So the neck pickup's extremely warm too. I really like that, and the PRS that I just came from, demoed the last PRS C22, had an awesome neck pickup as well. Those Dragon 2 pickups on the PRSs are great, but you know, this really competes with it. You know, I'm sure it's arguable which one sounds better on the guitar and stuff. You know, I would never go replace this with a PRS pickup. You know, it sounds great in itself. The abalone blocks on this guitar, inlays, I thought like I might get sick of them. Like I did on one of my other Carvins, you know, I'd rather just have dots. But on this, I think it just looks really classy, really cool looking blocks. But anyways, this is just one solid piece of guitar. CT-6s, I would say, are definitely the way to go. DC 400s and DC 127s, 135s, all those series are really cool. And I really like how they are for all the shred stuff, and you know, the neck through is an advantage sometimes. But if you like anything like classic rock, if you're if you're versatile at all, I'd say you probably want to go for a CT-6 series, or any of the carved tops for that matter, CT-4s, whatever. CT-6 just comes with more standard nice options. This guitar is just extremely versatile. I mean, you know, the DC series have their ups too, except I don't think I'd ever want to go back to a DC series. I'm sure I'll have another one at some point, just because of all the buying and trading I do. But CT series, this thing's awesome. Once again, this tongue-hole neck, definitely want to go for that. Oh, this top is actually called a Deep Tiger Eye Flame top. And it's got black burst edges. So if you're wondering what the color scheme on that was, that's what it is. A lot of people were saying it was, were thinking it was a different color. I posted this up on the Carvin forum, the BBS forum, off the Carvin website, and a lot of people were thinking it was a different color, but it's definitely, you know, Deep Tiger Eye. So really cool finish. Never seen anything quite like it. This has to be my favorite guitar that I've ever had so far, and all my friends give me crap about it because I always go through a ton of guitars, and they always hear, and they're like, oh, well, you know, when's this guitar going to be gone? But I think I'll keep this for a decent amount of time, so time will tell, right? So, anyways, I hope you enjoy it, the video, on some of the explanations of this stuff. Let me know if you have any more questions. I usually respond to almost all the questions in the response, and definitely look out for the next video. I'm going to be demonstrating the sound, so don't miss out on that. I'll have a link in the description and probably across the top of this video at some point when I upload the next video, so keep a lookout for that. Awesome guitar. Carvin is an awesome brand, and if I've got time left on this video, might have to trim this part, I don't know. But Carvin, what I want to say about that is, like, compared to, say, a brand like PRS, or PRS from the factory sells to the wholesaler, and they're making profit, so PRS is making profit, and the wholesaler sells to, like, a company like Guitar Center, and then the wholesaler is making profit, and then Guitar Center sells to you, they're making profits. That's like 3 companies compared to just one when you're buying it direct from Carvin. So think about that, about how much more of a value you're getting when you're buying a Carvin guitar. You're buying it straight from the factory, where you only have one person, you know, one company making profit off of this, and just having the option to choose all your, you know, all of your settings on this guitar and all the materials and all that. It's just a great way to go, and you should definitely try it out. And like I said, just let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.